thought of doing this piece on football marketing and sponsorship. There's a lot of ways brands can actually capitalize on teams and players to grow their brand, grow their awareness, and most importantly, grow their sales. Football has the power to instill emotion and feeling into a brand. What makes two products different? If your customers evaluating it dollar for dollar, it is the perceived value instilled through a feeling and a desire of what they actually want. What emotion does it bring out in your customer when they think of your brand? These are important questions when it comes to customer loyalty and when customers actually decide on their purchase decision. Most Malaysians watch leagues from other countries. We should actually spend time watching more Malaysian football, because while it's great for us to have idols that we look upon and aspire to be, but at the end of the day, if you want to play for a team, either you, your child, or someone you know will end up playing for a Malaysian team. Now, the only way for those teams to actually become teams that are of great repute is if their teams have the best coaches, the best players to actually win. Now, for them to do that, they would require your support, either for you to come to the stadium to watch the match, sponsor the team in some way, either in cash or in kind, or even to buy their merchandise. That is the way for the teams to actually generate revenue. Now imagine players like Safi Salih that plays for PJ City, one of the best Malaysian strikers at one time. He's got 230,000 fans on Instagram. That's more than most football clubs in Malaysia. I think there's only one team that has more than that. Now, how do you capitalize on these sort of assets to grow your brand? Football clubs and players give you great access to a wide range of audience. Thousands of people come to watch a game at a stadium. Now just imagine if you're an unknown brand in a locality and you promoted your product on site at the stadium. You would have immediate access to those thousands of people to gain awareness. But you can also do one-off ad hoc events but give you great mileage. You can create lots of videos, lots of different content, and you can generate affinity with the public. Football teams like PJ City, they have great mileage because last year they went to schools and these kids look up to these players as their idols. I'm sure you can remember a time when you were in school and who was that person that got you involved in a sport, and you'd remember that for life. Now these are things that sports clubs or players can actually give access to your brand when they go to places like a school, hospital, can do coaching clinics, sell food at a stadium, create specialized merchandise. You can have annual dinners where you can invite players to come and participate in your program. You can get the players to become models in your video. There's loads of things you can do, and it's all only limited by your creativity. These are smarter ways to get your product out there and increase your sales. Footballers are also featured in the news. They are featured in blogs, where they hang out, what they wear, what they eat. How can the business you're in or your brand participate in these ventures? I'll be happy to show you what we can do, and especially the amazing things we can do with PJ City FC. Thank you.